something fans have been wondering for quite some time. When Fieldy could return to the stage with Korn after, back in 2021, he announced that he was going to be taking a hiatus from touring. And since then, there have been a lot of questions about his status with the legendary and pioneering nu metal band that he, of course, has had such a major impact on. That signature bass sound that Fieldy brought to the group was so important and one of my favorite bands of all time. So it was back then. He took a break from the stage, and in a new interview, he's opening up about his status with his bandmates. And unfortunately, it doesn't really sound like we're any closer to him returning to the stage, but of course we remain hopeful that that will happen someday. Now, regardless of that hiatus, Korn has continued pressing forward so strong, playing absolutely massive shows. Last year, they celebrated their 30th anniversary, hard to believe that, in a massive stadium show. And also, this year, they're going to be playing at a stadium in New Jersey, MetLife, alongside System of a Down, with that massive run of stadiums that they're going to be playing this year as well. Korn, absolutely iconic. So people would just like to see the band, back in full form with Fieldy back into the fold. And this is what he had to say in that recent conversation about what is happening in the world of Korn. It was back in 2021 when Fieldy released a statement revealing that he would be taking a hiatus from the road with his bandmates in Korn. He said at the time, "To all Korn fans worldwide, the past 6 years I've been dealing with some personal issues that at times have caused me to fall back on some of my bad habits and has caused some tension with the people around me. It's been suggested to me to take some time off to heal. I'm going to respect what was asked of me and take that time. Unfortunately, you will not see me on stage with my band. I will be working towards getting the bad habits out of my system. In the meantime, I'll be staying creative to keep my mind and soul in a good place. I'm thankful for all of your support, patience, and understanding, as we all have something that we deal with. Jonathan, Monkey, Ray, and Head, I love you, and I don't want to bring any tension or bad vibes to the circle. Fieldy." About a year later, Fieldy offered some clarification about what led to his departure from the stage with the band. He said at the time on social media, "When I made the statement about my bad habits, they weren't drugs. It's just, at the end of the day, I don't condone this, but when I'm done with all my responsibilities, I have a Bud Light, or as many as I want, to tell you the truth. I'm a grown man, but I know that I have to get up at 5 in the morning because I'm responsible and I got a job to do. And I've got people that love me and people that depend on me. So I'm going to be there for them no matter what." To clarify the habits, I've never tried cocaine. I've never tried heroin. I drink Bud Light, man. But Fieldy was quick to point out that he remained on good terms with his brothers in Korn. He said, "I love the guys in Korn. I've known them since 7th grade. We have no beef. I've got no problem with those guys. You guys should support them. They're ripping right now. They're killing it. I'm always going to be Fieldy from Korn for the rest of my life because that's part of my legacy. Those are my homies. Those are my brothers. We're just in different places right now. We're not even mad at each other. We're all cool." But on a new episode of the Basement Talk podcast, Fieldy says that he hasn't spoken to his bandmates since 2019. Here's what he told them. He revealed that it's been quite a while since he talked to his bandmates. He said, "I haven't talked to those guys since 2019. So it's like we're just kind of both, they're trucking. They're a machine. They're going. It's insane. It's dope that they can keep on going like that." An interviewer asked if it was all love between everybody, to which he said, "Yeah, it's cool to see them keep on going. I'm like, I need to chill. I'm just kicking it." Now, despite the fact that Fieldy says it's been a while since he's spoken to his bandmates, I gotta say, this doesn't really sound like things are horrible between any of the bandmates. So I really think that there's a real chance that Fieldy will come back at some point in the future. And I really hope he does when he's ready to come back. And so overall, whether or not they've talked to each other in a while, I just really feel like he could come back. This isn't one of those situations where it seems like they're at odds with one another. They're just in different places, as Fieldy pointed out. So again, love Korn, one of my favorite bands of all time, absolute legends, and strongly recommend you go check them out live when you have the opportunity to do so, because what an amazing show they still put on after all these years. And also, we're hearing a lot about this potential new album from Korn. It sounds like they're working really hard on it, taking their time. And as always, I'm so excited to hear new music from the great band. And again, who knows? You never know. Never say never. It would be so cool to see Fieldy back up on stage with his brothers, but only time will tell. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.